Let's talk Pogba because he's back. He's involved. He's there. He scored the goal. I thought that was a really good finish.
Yeah.
I thought there was a couple situations where the referee could have pulled his card out because he was pretty manhandled by, I think it was Brownhill at one point and whatever else. But that's fine. It's raining. English football midweek.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. There you go. Yeah. Tuesday night at Turf Moor.
Exactly.
I thought he stood up to them, and then, I see the ex-pros coming out and going on with Pogba's body language, blah, blah, blah. Pogba needs to give you more. As if this guy has just come back after.
I don't know. We in 2022, we still talk about his body language and.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, when it comes to that,
I'm obviously completely biased anyway. So at least I admit it. I thought he was good again. When United were strong, he was strong, and then United were strong, and then when he started dipping a bit, and I think physically that will happen. That will happen because he hasn't played for 3 months. So
he hasn't played since the Atalanta game, I think, in the Champions League. November 2nd,
exactly. And the November international break. Don't expect him to be able for 90 minutes to, be at his best and not have any little drops because he had it on Tuesday. I don't want to pick on McTominay, and I think McTominay is a young player, still has a lot of things to learn.
He's not really a young player anymore, by the way. This isn't 19-year-old McTominay.
No, true, but he's a good player. He still has, many years ahead of him in his career. But I don't think it's easy to play next to a McTominay that lacks so much awareness when he plays. That's all I'm saying. And I do think that at times for Pogba, it's just not easy. I think I expect him to go and get better and better and better, and so he should, because not the next 3 weeks, and there's the Champions League, but after that they're going to play City and Spurs and Leicester and Everton and have big games coming up. Now this Burnley game was an easy game for them considering what they have coming, including in the Champions League. So they need him to be very, very quickly back to his best or close to his best.
I think it's an open secret. Rangnick wanted another midfielder just simply to have options, and also because when Rangnick plays the football he plays, that those midfielders have to work really, really hard. It's not a situation where they have 70% possession and they pass the ball sideways all the time. The club decided not to do it. I think partly because, from what I was told, they don't like taking players on loan because it's something small clubs do, Barcelona
that's what
or Juventus. They felt that, and we're not going to make a permanent transfer because Rangnick may not be here next year. Yeah. And besides, none of the guys that we thought we could get are better than what we have.
So, for example, you go for Zakaria, who obviously went to Juve, but let's say he's still available. And you can sign him. You say we don't sign him because we're not sure if Rangnick. Zakaria would be good with Rangnick or whoever else is the manager next season.
Yeah, but you have Matic, and he's tall like Zakaria, and it's the same thing. No, look, but I think this is the disconnect, right? And I think they're going to pay a price for this. I think obviously at the time they're still in the FA Cup. Now they're out of it, so it's one less competition. But I look at it and I say, if you want to play anything other than 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, you need 3 central midfielders, real central midfielders, not Bruno Fernandes playing in front of the back four, right? You've only got 4. One of them is out of contract in June and just came back from 3 months out. Yeah. Another one of them, Matic, has all sorts of physical injuries, and I think it's clearly declining at this stage, of course. Which is fine. He's older, right? Another one is McTominay with all his issues, and the other one is Fred, who's international, who's done okay,
right now, for example.
Yeah, and he's got COVID right now. I don't understand how anybody would think that this was a good situation. Yeah. Whoever it is, just have a body in there.
I agree.
If they had Brownhill as the extra midfield, I don't want to pick on Brownhill. At least you'd have a guy who in certain situations would take minutes and load off of these players. Because I'll tell you what, part of it, McTominay's had injuries issues in the past. But imagine you're Scott McTominay. Imagine you look around. Imagine how much responsibility you feel, right? I mean, he's come through the system there. He feels pressure. People are talking, United captain, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? And he looks around and he says, I have to carry this because Matic is old and has injuries, because Fred comes and goes.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I don't think, when we talk about his lack of awareness, his mental errors, I think some of it is also coping with that pressure. Why don't you get him some help?
Yeah, I agree completely. Okay. I think they missed the trick big time.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.